Hey there, y'all, and welcome to today's Daily Down and Dirty. My name is Fairlight. Welcome to Airy Fairy Tarot. All right, y'all, so the message today is about your fated brilliance. And what does that even mean? Well, first I say fated because there's like so many fucking major arcanas in this reading. Like almost every card is a major arcana, which speaks about fate. It speaks to your destiny. And then we've got the sun in here, and that's about your brilliance. There's so many other things. So usually when cards come out, you know, some will come out upright, some will come out, you know, face up, and some will come out face down. And so I always want to take the face up ones first. Most of them fell out all face up except for one card, and so I felt like in that way it kind of significated itself, whatever the fuck. And it's the Queen of Pentacles reversed, which right off the bat, I just want to say, have you been playing small? You know, the Queen of Pentacles upright, she knows her fucking worth. She knows her value. She's not afraid to make sure that others value her as well. And it's really not about others. She's got this like quiet dignity. But when this is reversed, it's like she doesn't know her value. And maybe she's accustomed to allowing others to devalue her. It reminds me a few years ago, I would always get the Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. And the point of that, and I love it because, you know, tarot is spiritual and la la la. It wouldn't be so shallow as to put us on a rating system. Yet that's exactly what it felt like it was doing, to put a point home. With the Five of Pentacles, that's low self-worth, it's abandonment issues, all that kind of stuff. And then the Ten of Pentacles is like legacy wealth. It's a solid foundation of abundance. And so the point that the cards were getting at was that if you live in a family or in a society where you always feel like you have to prove yourself and that you aren't allowed to be valued or something, if you believe you're a 5, then you could walk into a room where nobody knows you and they could all be like, oh, that's a 10. And if you only feel like you're a 5, by the time you leave, everyone will say, oh no, that was just a 5. On the other hand, when you know who the fuck you are, when you truly value yourself, and you walk into a room, and it can be a room that everybody does know you, and maybe they treat you like a 5, but when you know who you are, by the time you leave, they'll all say, oh shit, that was a 10. And so it's all about an inside job. And I was like, say, matter of fact, that's an 11, you're an 11. No, you're 12. No, you're a 13, because that's the number of the goddess, and baby, that's who you are. And so with this Queen of Pentacles, she's still a Queen of Pentacles. It's just that she has allowed others to define her according to superficial ways that they can dominate her and devaluate her. But still, underneath it all, she is the Queen of Pentacles. So we will move along. So then we've got the Seven of Wands reversed, the Hermit reversed, the Wheel of Fortune upright, and the Sun card upright. So with these two being reversed, especially with the Hermit being reversed, it could be that you've been in a period of contemplating the light of your own truth, the light of your own consciousness, but now you're ready to come out and lower your defenses. Maybe with this one, if these were upright, it could be that you've been hermiting because it feels like you're under attack or people don't value you. Exactly this kind of energy where it's like, I'm just safer keeping everybody away from me and staying by myself. And it's funny, you know how I think in memes. But there's this beautiful meme that talks about, you know, traumatized people are very comfortable in isolation because they feel safe. They can control the environment when they're by themselves, and how unsafe it can feel in the company of other people. But that's, you know, sometimes we choose the company of other people. We choose people that feel familiar, but then also they reinforce that feeling of not being safe. And so as you're on this journey of reclaiming your self-worth and recognizing that value, you're now you can come out of hiding and you can lower these defenses. And I love that then you've got the Wheel of Fortune upright with the Sun card. This is about things turning in your favor favor. 10s indicate the completion of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. And so it's like, as you have discovered the light of your own consciousness, normally the hermit card is an old man with a lantern, and it said that in that lantern is the light shining from the lantern is the star card. And it's so funny because I wanted to call it like it's the nature of the star to shine. We don't have the star, we have the sun, but it's the nature of the sun to shine. It's your birthright to be brilliant and authentic and to shine that light brilliantly. So it does feel like as you come out of hiding and you allow your brilliance to shine, things truly will turn in your favor. And it's more about self-worth and allowing that brilliance and really not giving a shit. If other people get triggered by your brilliance, good. If other people are inspired by your brilliance, good. Because ultimately, it's not about other people. It's about you being authentic to yourself, you showing up for yourself, you arriving for yourself and as yourself, and being true to that and seeing how that turns things in your favor. So then we come up here, we've got the Magician upright, the Moon reversed, and the Empress upright. And so I love that we've got the sun and the moon. When the moon's reversed, to me, that's like crazy energy, but really it feels like it's surfacing trauma, deep-rooted trauma, deep-rooted belief patterns and all that stuff, where you've been in these fight or flight kind of things. And ultimately it comes back to this Queen of Pentacles, who I want to have upright, but it's this whole journey where it's like when you start taking control of your life, and control is kind of a loaded word, but when you start aligning your focus and your energy, when you create these alignments to what it is you truly desire to manifest in your life based on your brilliant authenticity, and you're learning to truly value yourself. I love that both of these are out, even if this one was like this. You've got the Empress upright. So you are on this journey where you are learning to receive. You are learning about your worthiness. You are learning about your self-worth. Again, worthiness, self-worth, self-love, unconditional, radical self-acceptance. But this need to unearth these belief systems that belie whatever would contradict this self-knowing and this self-appreciation and this self-allowing. So it does kind of feel like with this reversal, there's been an amount of shadow work, and maybe it's an ongoing thing. I've found that the shadow work doesn't end. We get to have periods of coming into the sunlight, and then we have to go right back into the shadows again, because we are here, we are healing generational curses. We're here healing generational traumas, ultimately to set ourselves free, but then to create new pathways, new neural pathways, as well as physical pathways for future generations to traverse, but also we're doing it for ourselves. So if you have moments of feeling crazy, if you can value yourself enough and trust how powerful you are and your divine connection to the universe to say, you know what, I'm probably processing old trauma, and just keep telling yourself this is alchemy. You're in the process of turning lead into gold and allowing the process to unfold and bring you into this greater self-worth and self-value. And eventually the moon card gets turned upright to where you just appreciate that there's times of this great brilliance and illumination, and then sometimes there's periods of needing to go into the darkness, and it's part of the alchemical process. And you are the alchemist, you are the magician, you are powerful, but ultimately this is happening for you, for your greater flow, for your greater connection to divinity. And again, I love all these major arcanas. All of these, 4, 5, 6, and then finally 7. We end with a shit, and underneath that we've got the Chariot too. I don't know if we'll get to that because I'm almost out of time, but we've got the Fool card. We're kind of ending with the Fool card, but I'm not mad that also the Chariot wants to be a part of this Fool card, because this is a brand new journey where you are truly embracing destiny. And so fated brilliance. So I love that this card came out with this. Now you're on a brand new you're on a brand new journey of authentic, embracing your destiny. It's like whatever that soul's purpose speaks to you about, whatever is longing within you, whatever your innate gifts, talents, traits, passions, desires are calling you towards. It's setting yourself free from old paradigms of belief systems, knowing you don't have to acquiesce to any fucking thing. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. It's just about, at the end of the day, letting yourself know, I arrived at my destiny today. Whether you wrote a book or whether you got your favorite sandwich, you aligned to what your soul was calling you towards. And so stay very aligned to that path. All right, my name is Fairlight. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like a reading from me, feel free to hit me up, or I will have my Calendly linked somewhere, or come on in to Instant Karma in downtown Asheville. Either way, have a beautiful rest of your day. Peace and love. Until next time.